Don't read this article. Do not read this article. Please don't do it. And I'm not saying that as like, don't read this article, The Winking's faulty. I'm saying it for real, okay? Because all the BBC did here is make our microplastic nightmares 100 times worse. They don't want me to sleep, okay? All they do is give a bunch of examples of how the microplastic situation is way worse than we thought. We know it's way worse than we think it is. That's why we don't think about it, because that's all we could do is think about it. And then what they do here is they give a bunch of examples of, you know, the microplastic situation and how it's everywhere. And I'm going to tell you just one of them because they're horrifying, but this is just one to give you a taste of it. Now, keep scrolling if you can't handle it, if you don't want to know. Honestly, I probably would. So here's your scroll warning. 3, 2, 1. When you open a plastic bottle of water, when you twist off the cap, the friction from twisting off the cap releases microplastics. Just released from the friction. And there is, I would say, I'm not quoting them directly, but a buttload of microplastics in bottled water. More than they thought, which I translate as 1 to 2 to 3 buttloads. And I'm scrolling through and I'm like, oh, well, hopefully, you know, they tell us the part where they're like, eat less of them, do that. And I am bearing through this article because it doesn't feel good. They don't really say much. They say like, well, here's what we can do. We could clean all of the soil. All of it. We could clean all the soil. And then the animals wouldn't eat the microplastics. The food wouldn't grow and have microplastics. And we're fine. So I'm really excited for my new diet of air. Although that might have microplastics too, because what this article basically describes is that all plastic, when it meets friction, releases microplastic.